After using the Futai, the fruiting rate is very good. It has a balanced sweet and sour flavor, and the flesh is quite chewy. For us farmers, this can help increase our income.
Located in Dakun Township, Changhua, farmer Lai Kunhao's vineyard is now full of abundant grape clusters. However, a few years ago, things were far from perfect.
The climate was unstable 3 years ago. Sometimes the temperature drops and sometimes the south wind of 30 degrees is blowing. If a large temperature swing during the fruiting period, the fruit will be poor and may be seedless, which is parthenocarpy.
30 to 40% of the grapes were parthenocarpy and failed to grow properly, which was already quite a headache, and to make things worse, misfortunes kept piling on.
When it was almost time to harvest, unfortunately it rained for several days in a row, and some of the grapes began to crack. Normally my vineyard yields around 4,000 boxes, but that year I only harvested a little over 2,000.
Later on, someone recommended using Futai, a homeostatic systemins developed by Biotech. He applied it before flowering and noticed that the leaves became noticeably greener and thicker. It promoted fruit development, and the issue of parthenocarpy significantly decreased under temperature stress. Continued use after thinning period also helped the grapes ripen and color up earlier than usual.
Normally, about 15 days after bagging the grapes, they start to change color. But just 1 week after bagging, when I took off the bags to check, I noticed 1 or 2 grapes were already coloring up. The grapes that hadn't been sprayed yet weren't showing any color. That's when I thought, this must really help with the coloring process. Earlier grape coloring means that the harvest can also be brought forward, reducing the risk of damage from heavy rains in May and June.
Earlier grape coloring means that the harvest can also be brought forward, reducing the risk of damage from heavy rains in May and June.
We always wait until the grapes are fully ripe before harvesting, completely mature. However, the rao that was sprayed became delicious about a week earlier, with great texture and flavor. The harvest was brought forward by about a week.
Laboratory analysis revealed that grapevines treated with Futai developed larger leaves with a 9% increase in chlorophyll content, enhancing photosynthesis efficiency. As a result, anthocyanin levels increased by 28%, promoting earlier fruit coloration and enabling harvest to be brought forward by 1 to 2 weeks. Regarding quality, grapes treated with Futai showed a 24% increase in sugar-to-acid ratio and a 12% increase in firmness compared to the control group, resulting in noticeably better flavor and texture. Even the skin thickness increased by 18%, making the grapes less prone to cracking. Compared to the control group, the incidence of fruit rot was reduced by 52%. After using Futai, we observed that the grape skin's cuticle layer became thicker, and the underlying tissue cells were more evenly arranged. This means that when heavy rain comes, grapes treated with Futai are less prone to cracking. Additionally, the shelf life is extended by about 1 to 2 months.
After using the Futai, the fruiting rate is very good. I can reduce the time of fruit thinning. When harvesting, the flavor is better, with moderate sweetness and sourness, and a chewy texture. Consumers like it very much. Using this product can increase our income.
Futai, the exclusive formula that stabilizes crop physiological mechanisms, helps farmers save costs and effort, supports stable grape growth, improves quality and yield, and ultimately boosts income reliably.